Imagine Vatican City, the smallest and holiest country in the world, asleep under the shadow of war. Pope Pius XV prays in silence, believing this sacred ground is untouchable. Then, at exactly 8:10 p.m., a bomber descends. A mysterious warplane breaks through Rome's skies. No warnings, no signals, no mercy. Within seconds, the Vatican is shaken violently by an explosion. Smoke rises above the dome of St. Peter's Basilica. The world is in shock. Who dared to bomb the heart of Christianity, and why? Tonight we uncover the secrets behind the bombing of the Vatican in 1943, an event shrouded in mystery, espionage, and betrayal. World War II had reached its darkest phase. Rome was under German control. Mussolini had fallen. Chaos ruled. Vatican City remained neutral, at least officially. But in reality, it was a hub of secret diplomacy, intelligence exchanges, and underground resistance. The Vatican was not merely a holy city. It was a silent battlefield of information, where spies, diplomats, and fugitives moved through sacred halls, protected by faith, but driven by survival. The Allies suspected Vatican communication centers were sending covert messages. The Germans suspected it of hiding Jewish refugees, Allied spies, and anti-fascist resistance members. Both sides watched closely. It was a calm night, too calm. In the Vatican press office, Father Robert Lieber wrote letters by candlelight. Outside, a few Swiss guards walked the courtyard. No one imagined what was coming. Sound of plane engines in the distance. At 8:10 p.m., an unidentified aircraft entered Roman airspace. No alarm, no defensive response. It flew low, very low, over Vatican walls. Boom! The bomb landed near the Vatican railway station. Windows shattered, walls cracked. The radio tower trembled. No one was killed, but the message was unmistakable. Who bombed the Vatican? Now we dive deep into the theories. Theory 1, the British plot. The British believed Vatican radio was sending information to the Germans. Some argue British intelligence authorized a warning strike to silence it. Evidence? A declassified British memo suggested concern over Vatican communications. But would the British really bomb the spiritual heart of Europe? Or was it a strategic scare? Gone too far? Theory 2. The Germans did it. Germany suspected the Vatican of assisting Allied spies and Jews. Some historians believe German-backed Italian fascists carried out the attack. A former fascist military officer later admitted involvement, though never confirmed. But why only one bomb? Why aim at the radio station and not the basilica? Perhaps it wasn't an attack meant to destroy, but to intimidate. Theory 3. Mussolini's shadow operation. A shocking and controversial accusation. It is said that Mussolini himself may have ordered a covert strike from African bases, weeks before being deposed in a desperate attempt to scare the Vatican away from siding with the Allies. Was it a final act of desperation, or just another myth born in the chaos of war? Theory 4. Vatican inside job. Some conspiracy theories suggest someone within the Vatican or Italian resistance wanted the bombing to occur, to push the Vatican toward openly supporting the Allies. No one ever confirmed it, but history is written, not only by actions, but by intentions we may never know. What was the Vatican hiding? In secret documents revealed decades later, the Vatican was actively sheltering Jews, political refugees, and Allied pilots. Pope Pius V was secretly involved in diplomatic resistance efforts. Vatican radio was likely transmitting coded messages to the Allies. Neutral? Yes, on paper. But in practice, the Vatican was fighting its own kind of war, a war of diplomacy, a war of humanity. The next morning, Pope Pius V walked through the damaged courtyard. He said only one sentence. Even stones can speak. He never publicly blamed anyone. He never demanded justice. But he strengthened efforts to protect refugees and doubled diplomatic communications with the Allies. Sometimes, silence is louder than thunder. The Vatican bombing of 1943 remains unsolved. No nation ever claimed responsibility. No pilot was ever identified. No official explanation was ever given. But one thing is clear. It wasn't an attack to destroy the Vatican. It was a message, a warning, a reminder that even sacred walls are not immune to war. Yet amidst the smoke and silence, the Vatican did not fall. It did not break. Instead, it became a stronger beacon of hope, proving that even in the darkest nights of human history, faith, courage, and truth can still survive. If this story moved you, imagine how many more secrets lie hidden beneath the pages of history. Subscribe and join us as we uncover the mysteries that shaped our world.